I've just seen this news article in The Independent called "Coffee Can Help You Lose Weight, Study Finds." The potential implications of our results are pretty big, as obesity is a major health concern for society and we also have a growing diabetes epidemic. Well, that's very true, definitely. So anyway, it says that drinking a cup of coffee can help you lose weight by stimulating brown fat, which burns calories to generate body heat, experts have found. So it says brown fat works in a different way to other fat in your body and produces heat by burning sugar and fat, often in response to cold. So there is this potential health benefit of drinking coffee, but I thought that coffee wasn't really that good for you. And in my personal experience, when I used to drink coffee, in hindsight, I don't think it really did me that much good. I felt kind of a bit overstimulated and jittery and didn't really feel that great, to be honest. So, I mean, that may have just been me, but maybe that's the case for other people as well. So, is coffee good for you or bad for you? Well, let's see what some other articles say. Time has this one: the case for drinking coffee is stronger than ever. This says that people who drink coffee have an 11% lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes. It also might reduce your chances of having liver cancer. And coffee may also help you live longer by reducing inflammation. However, there is a downside that people may become dependent on caffeine, and the symptoms, headaches, irritability and fatigue, can mimic those of people coming off addictive drugs. But this is nowhere near as bad as drugs like opiates. Healthline has an article about coffee as well. They say that coffee contains a small amount of some vitamins and minerals which add up if you drink many cups a day. It is also high in antioxidants. Caffeine can also give you a short-term boost in energy levels, brain function, metabolic rate and exercise performance. It might lower your risk of dementia, Alzheimer's disease and Parkinson's disease. It reduces your chances of type 2 diabetes, as mentioned earlier. It lowers your risk of liver diseases, reduces your chances of being depressed or committing suicide. As mentioned earlier, you might live longer. However, caffeine can cause anxiety and disrupt your sleep. As mentioned earlier as well, it's addictive and you can get withdrawal symptoms when you stop. So, should you be drinking coffee? Well, if you already drink coffee and you have no problem with it, there's no particular reason to stop. However, if you don't currently drink coffee, the evidence is not compelling enough to warrant starting drinking coffee. This website has 10 reasons to quit coffee plus healthy alternatives. So the 10 reasons are, number 1 is it increases your stress hormones. Number 2 is it can decrease insulin sensitivity. Number 3 is that it can increase your levels of triglycerides, LDL and VLDL levels. Number 4 is that it can increase your homocysteine levels, which can be an indicator for increased cardiovascular disease. Number 5 is that the acidity of coffee can cause digestive problems. Number 6 is all about addiction. Number 7 is also about addiction, in that it can trend with other addictions. Number 8 is that it could reduce your levels of serotonin, which is the happy chemical in your brain. Number 9 is that it causes your body to get rid of important minerals such as calcium, magnesium and potassium. And number 10 is that it can interfere with the normal drug metabolism and detoxification in the liver. And then it has a list of healthy alternatives to coffee, which include green tea, licorice tea, wheatgrass juice, reishi mushroom tea and rooibos tea. This article on University Health News says that coffee is not bad for you as long as you're only drinking it in moderation. Then there is this article on elizabethrider.com. So it seems that it's the way people often consume coffee that is the problem, not coffee itself. For example, vanilla lattes, coffee mate and frappuccinos are not full of antioxidants. They're full of sugar, empty calories and unhealthy fats. And it has some great tips for making your coffee consumption healthier. First of all, just have 1 12-ounce cup of coffee per day, nothing more than that. Always go organic, never add sugar, use purified water, and occasionally take breaks from coffee consumption. But here's an article which says it's not good, and they give 6 reasons. Number 1 is coffee increases your blood pressure. Number 2 is coffee has coffee oils, and these increase your cholesterol. Number 3, those who are sensitive to caffeine suffer from insomnia as a consequence. Number 4, coffee decreases the amount of GABA in the brain, and for those who already have less than others, this means an increase in anxiety. And number 5, acrylamide in roasted coffee beans is a carcinogen and can cause cancer. And number 6, coffee has other components that have a long-term detrimental effects on human health. And just to end on a note of uncertainty, South China Morning Post says, "Is coffee good or bad for you? Scientists may never be able to say, judging by contradictory research results so far. For every study finding that coffee is good for you, there is probably another study saying it is bad for you. Where does that leave the consumer unsure of the pros and cons of a cup of joe? Make up your own mind." So then that's where I pass it back over to you. What do you think? How do you get on with coffee? Do you drink coffee and you feel it's good for you? Do you feel it's a healthy part of your daily life? Or do you just need it to get through the day because of a lack of sleep? Or do you not drink coffee? Let me know in the comments below. Anyway, I hope you found this video helpful or interesting. If so, why not give it a like? And maybe click the subscribe button too. Anyway, until next time, I wish you the very best of health.